Hi, brothers and sisters in Christ. When I was on day 2 of the devotional of 31 days towards trusting God, the video ended. I was just wrapping things up. But I had mentioned in the second devotional day video that I just had on that I wanted to add in the Psalms 90-day devotional from our daily bread into our devotional. And I like doing this because it holds me accountable. Um, and also I can fellowship. Although I'm not physically in the same room as you fellowshipping, I love that maybe I can be there for somebody that maybe even can't leave their house or they just don't feel like fellowshipping. But not only that, but maybe I can read something. Some people don't like to read. Sometimes when my husband and I travel, I read to him and he really enjoys that a lot. So, there's a lot of different reasons and I enjoy doing this. Now, luckily when I'm at work, I have a really cool job where I just transfer phone calls. So, I'm an operator. And so I have a lot of time that I can sit and read my Bible. I love my Bible. I love spending time with the Lord. But this is something nice that I can do when I get home. I can make these videos. I can be a friend or lend an ear or do whatever that you might need. I know that at one time in my life, I sure could have used somebody like me to help out or to just stand in the gap. But anyway, so on the first day of this devotional for Psalms, it says the best teacher, and it says read Psalms 1. So that can kind of be your guide when you get off here. You can read through Psalms 1. Blessed is the one who does not walk in a step with the wicked, Psalms 1:1. And talking to young people about preparing for the future, I've had several say something like this. We must get into the world to experience ungodly situations and ungodly people in order to grow stronger. Have any of you said that? Have you heard your teens say that? This kind of thinking has swallowed up many immature Christians and eventually turned them against God. Sure, we're in the world, John 17:15, and we're exposed to non-Christian situations, school, job, the neighborhood you live in. But we need to be careful that exposure to those situations does not lead us to embrace ungodly philosophies. I can think of one, definitely, going through my sociology class when I was going to school to become an RN. And there was definitely some philosophies there that I had to be respectful of because I was in that class and everything, but I did not agree with it. So all of us would mature faster by following the divine pattern suggested in Psalms 1:1. First, let's not our decisions and choices be controlled by the counsel of the ungodly. Second, we shouldn't put ourselves in a place where those who don't know Jesus can unduly influence our thought processes. Third, let's avoid getting comfortable with those who mock God, His Word, and His role in our life so that their thinking seems right to us. Trusting the counsel from such sources leads us away from God. Instead, it's best to get our training and our guidance and our advice from God's holy word and from people who know about it and love it. God and His word, not experiences, are our best teacher. The word blessed is sometimes rendered happy. We see it translated this way in 1 Kings 10:8 and 2 Chronicles 9:7. So much like the devotional that I'm reading on the other videos I make, it's about trusting God. And, here I am at 46 years old, and I'm just now getting a really close relationship with Christ. I've always known Him, but I don't think I ever just I was ready to live for Him. And that's so sad, But anyway, that's a whole nother talk show, as they say. But I am now. And I noticed that the coping mechanisms that I had in the past to deal with anxiety or stress or depression or sadness or anger have all changed. Because what I do now is I get on my knees and I pray and I spend time with the Lord. Whether it's in tears, whether it's gritting my teeth saying, I'm really angry right now, Lord, or whatever it is. But going to Him with your, I don't know, like with your prayers, with your everything you have, it's just so wonderful. And I'm telling you, He will give you His peace that passes all understanding. So, brothers and sisters in Christ, I love you. You might say, well, you don't know me. How do you love me? I do love you. We are brothers and sisters in Christ. We are all God's children, and we all need to take care of each other. We all need to fellowship, and we need to keep each other strong. Because as I've said before in other videos, we don't wrestle with flesh and blood. We wrestle with things that we can't see, with unknown forces. So, anyway, love you. I'm going to go make supper for my sweet husband who is not feeling well. If you could please keep my husband in your prayers as he's recovering from surgery in his right shoulder and still has yet to do the left one. He's needing all the love and prayers he can get. Love you guys. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow where we will continue the second day of the Psalms devotion as well as the 31 days in trusting God. If there's anything that you'd like to talk about, if there's any comments, suggestions, complaints, anything like that, any prayer requests, please just let me know, and God bless you. Have a wonderful night.